friends, it's Nancy. Just wanted to bring you up to speed on what I've been working on. So after I did that quilted, the old raggedy piece of quilt cover a couple weeks ago, I really wanted another slow stitch project. So initially I started this one. So this is a piece of tablecloth that I tea dyed, and I layered it on a piece of flannelette just because I wanted to put in some quilting stitches and give it some dimension. So I've pretty much got that all done. There's just a little down in this area yet that has to be done. I don't like it. I can't, I'm just not seeing it as a journal cover. Like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, what if I went upside down? No. Well, maybe. Like if I put a book plate down here. Okay, I'm liking this better. So perhaps I will take that back downstairs with me and finish this corner, and we'll see what we come up with. So there's that one. So I had seen a book cover made with sort of a patchwork of embroidered pieces, but it was paper scans of embroidered pieces, but I wanted to use the real McCoy. So I cut up some pieces that I had. That's just paper. And I don't know about this one. Well, it looks better than it did to me last night, I guess. Maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll put some embroidery in there. I don't know. I like this. And I do have another piece like that. So maybe I'll give it another. I have another peacock too. Those peacock eyes need to go. This was a big mess. I'm gonna have to cover that up with some lace or something. Yeah, well, we'll see. Then yesterday, I purchased some upholstery fabrics on Marketplace. And this, it's cotton, and it looks like it's quilted, but it's not. And I think I could probably get 2 covers out of this. But having these quilted diamond shapes, like that's sort of a perfect way to get like a roadmap to do some embroidery on this. I'm trying to decide whether I want to tea dye this or not. This piece of thread. It does need to be washed if I don't tea dye it, because this was folded in half and the edge is kind of mucky. So it's kind of stretchy this way, but this way it's not. So these are big pieces. I think they were 16 by just about 17 by almost 24. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get 2 out of this. So this might be my other project. So, but first I will finish these quilting stitches and embroider something in here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And if it turns out meh, well, it was a learning experience, right? What else have I been up to? Oh, I'll show you. I got a really fun deal. So, the fabrics that I got, the upholstery fabrics, they were on Facebook Marketplace, and I emailed her and I said, how many have you got? And she says, well, I don't know, I didn't count, but they're all pictured there. So it looked like there was about 40 to me. And it was $30. Had a bit of a drive to go get it, about 30 minutes. But I thought, yeah, all right. There looks like some fun fabrics in there. And they are such a good size. So I get home and I'm sorting through them. And they're really good high-end fabrics. I mean, given the size of them and the fact that they're so neatly, like, they're Velcroed, so you can open them up. And they're on these little hangers. So I think they're pretty high-end. One or two of them has doubles. So this one, this green kind of olive color embroidery, there's two of those. So, I mean, in theory, I could make a big pillow, big throw pillow or something out of it, but it could also make a nice journal cover. So I counted them all, and there was 104. So 104 for 30 bucks isn't bad. About half of them were just plain fabrics, and they're all cotton, linen, not like heavy, but fabricy. They're all in sort of that cotton, linen, and cotton linen blends sort of realm. So I'm just going to show you a couple. I thought this one was really pretty. It kind of reminds me of like an old like grandma's flower garden quilt almost. Like, it's not, but it reminds me of that with the bright colors and the jaggedy edges on the big round areas. And there's this pretty blue one. This is 100% cotton. This one I really like. And I was thinking about combining this with the leftover sugar sack that I have. Feels almost like tea towel. Here's another one I liked. And I love this tartan. Beautiful color. This one's sort of this olive green and dark gray. This is linen, isn't it? No, it's cotton. Huh. This one's nice. This one I want to use. It reminds me of like vintage wallpaper. It's beautiful. I love this one. So this one is probably going to be in among my next. This one's beautiful. I love this. What does this say? Tanglewood Coffee. Oh, that's the name of it. This one's nice. It's almost like a ticking. There's sort of that color, that grandma's flower garden again, but this has a pale cream background rather than the red background. This one's all embroidered. This would be a nice, like, retro farmhouse kind. This is pretty. This is embroidered with sort of a shimmery gold and green. This one has got shells on it. It's just white on white, but it has these textured seashells. Pretty colors. Look at that. Love these colors. And then there's this one. This one's kind of on the heavy side. It's more like a canvas almost. So that's just, you know, a few of the fabrics that I got. I feel like I got a good deal. I'm going to be really mad at myself if I just let these sit in a box and linger. So, but I've been enjoying making fabric covered journals recently. Okay. Okay. I got these at an online auction. And it's all old letterhead. This is the only one that has a typed message on it. Don't you shut off. Oh. This computer's making me crazy. So I tried to scan these so I could share them. But when I scanned them, they all came like the print wasn't as clear. Like it looked almost kind of pixelated, and it had a white edge around it. It wasn't. Look at that. 1920. So there's some really cool ones in here. This one's kind of a pale green. There's one that I want to. New Toronto. I don't know what New Toronto refers to. Look at this one. Isn't that cool? And it has this perforated letters. A dental company. This was a Winnipeg one. Manufacturer of aluminum kitchen utensils. Haberdashery and smart clothes. This is pretty. I love this color. So, and I scanned these at work, at the office. So I thought they would turn out a lot better, but clearly I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, what else have I been up to? I made these window envelope flippy things that Rachel from Roxy Creations did a couple weeks ago. So I in my last video I was making one, but I've got them all done. I've done 6. And the tags. The tags were pretty easy actually, because I have, this is like big dividers for like legal size binder, and I have these already collaged. So if I'm watching a movie or something on TV, I'll just tear paper and get my glue stick going. So I already had those. And so all I did was I backed it with another piece of card, stitched around it, and added a fussy cut. And I used some of this darker teal with the gold and this lighter pale blue-green. I added some of that to the tag as well. This one has a Edith Holden. I like this one with the hollyhocks. So these will be going into the 2 journals I'm working on now. And while I was working yesterday, I was binge watching Corey Dahman, I think. Corey Dahman. I'll have to link her below. And she makes these little stamp cards using scraps. So these cards are just cut-offs from the tags I was making yesterday. And I have this kind of weird paper that came from an old photo album. It's sort of got this embossed leaf pattern all over it. So I used little strips of that to make these, and stitched around it to make these little stamp cards. So the stamp can be removed, and this can be used as an embellishment, or a little tuck spot or something. So I made a few of these yesterday with my little cut-offs. This one's got a bumblebee. I don't know if you can see that or not. Cute. Yeah. So this was super fun. What else have I got going on? Oh, I have my spine for my manual of gardening drawing there. I've got my spine cut, but I haven't got it doing anything yet on the Floral Emblems book because I don't have a rolling pin that's 11 inches long. So I have to come up with some kind of a plan to figure out that. I'll probably ask Doug. He might have a good idea. He's kind of smart. So that's it for me. I don't know how much I'll get done today. I really need to do some sorting. So maybe I'll do a little bit of cleanup today. Anyway, thanks so much for popping in. We'll talk to you again soon.